So obviously we believe that, excuse me, we had a great team, and disappointing. We could have done a lot more. Obviously, we believed that we had a better team, and yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome into Bruins Now, what will be the final episode of the season. I'm your host, Michaela Vernava. I want to let you know this is a safe space. You are free to cry, scream, stomp your feet, eat ice cream. I don't care. I know the wounds are fresh. In case you slept through Sunday, FYI, the Bruins season came to an end with their 3-1 loss in Tampa. But let's try to look at the bright side. The Bruins were terrible in October. Nobody thought they were going anywhere, so technically they exceeded expectations this season. Trouble is, the better you play, the higher the bar gets.
You know, if we're going to look back and throughout the whole season, I think that there's a lot we can be proud of. There's a lot that we can take from this and use it for as a positive. And you know, you're right. A lot of people didn't expect us to be a playoff team. A lot of people didn't expect us to be 50-win team. And we were, you know, fighting for the first position in our conference. And we went through some challenges and obstacles this season, and we handled it really well. You know, I thought that there's a lot to be proud of and a lot to be looking forward to next season.
Here's the real silver lining, though. These are the guys who will be returning next season who are all, as Taylor Swift would say, feeling 22 or under. Now that's a lot of room for growth. And it's not like they lost to some schmuck team. Like it or not, the Lightning are really good.
Sure, yeah. But as I said, 5-on-5, you know, we had no chance. So you look at that, and then it's pretty easy. You know, power play, you know, we scored a lot of goals, and you know, it just couldn't accomplish a lot. 5-on-5, they shut us down a lot. So credit to them. Good team.
Well, I attribute some of it. They were playing one of the best, if not the best, team in the National Hockey League. So they're going to have their moments where they're going to be better than us, and we saw that. But if I'm going to sit there and break it down every game, I think we got away from playing as a group of five, defending, getting back, working to position, and attacking as a group of five. I think we saw more of that in the third period, a little more desperation, obviously.
The Bees went 3 straight games without scoring a full-strength goal against Tampa. That's a problem. Still, there are going to be the diehards out there that want to put all the blame on questionable calls by the officials, but not the Bruins.
Yeah, I don't think we can end the series on that by any means. Yeah, there was definitely some missed calls, but you know, I think that's hockey. That's part of the game. You know, they're going to make mistakes out there. We make mistakes out there. We're all humans, so that's what it is. It's a game of errors.
You saw there were some momentums that you know we didn't agree with, but that's just that's the way it is, and we had to move on.
Win or lose, you know, it's you have to take responsibility. You can't just blame that on referees or, you know, we're professionals and we know that we could have been better, and that's how we should handle this series and this defeat.
Always good to see some accountability on the players' parts. Here is Mike Cole with his 2 cents.
Hey everyone, it's NESN.com's Mike Cole, and I've got 2 cents on the Bruins' playoff loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's look back first. Why did the Bruins lose this series? Well, for starters, they weren't the better team. The Tampa Bay Lightning were bigger, they were better, they were faster, stronger, and deeper. You don't win playoff games going up against teams like that. It's just the Lightning were too good. This happens sometimes in sports. It's okay. It's simple. It's easy to understand. Bruins also didn't get 5-on-5 scoring. They went 184 minutes without scoring a 5-on-5 goal to end the series. That's not good enough. They didn't get enough power plays. The officiating was bad. It's not the biggest reason the Bruins lost, but it is a reason they lost. The Bruins just didn't get enough from their bottom 6 either. Not enough depth scoring, not getting offense from all 4 lines. It's what the Bruins' bread and butter was all season. Didn't have it in the playoffs, didn't have it against Tampa Bay, so you're going home early. That's just the way the cookie crumbled. All right, second point. Let's look ahead now. Things are good. The Bruins are going to be good for a long time. This is a team with a lot of depth through the system, not just the big club. We've got young guys coming up, and you saw it. This team has a lot of good young players. Jake DeBrusk looked very good. David Pastrnak was the best player on ice at times. Charlie McAvoy looks like a stud defenseman. You continue to grow those guys, you continue to add complementary pieces, and you continue to get guys coming up through the system, play at the NHL level, you're in a good spot. As long as you continue to get timely goaltending and your veterans step up when you need them, this team's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a while. Not the way that you wanted the season to end if you're a Bruins fan, but there's a lot of good things to look forward to in the future.
So the Cup might not be coming back to Boston this year, but leave it to Brad Marchand to make sure 2018 will go down in the history books nonetheless. Marshy had a little talking to by NHL executive Colin Campbell. He spoke with both Marchand and Bruins GM Don Sweeney on Saturday. Here's the tweet from NHL PR saying, "The league put the player on notice that his actions last night were unacceptable and similar behavior in the future will be dealt with by way of supplemental discipline." They are, of course, referring to Brad Marchand licking his opponents.
Licking stuff and having a chat with you.
It is what it is. I think it's pretty stupid, the whole situation, but if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do.
There's an old quote that says, "To be loved is to be fortunate, to be hated is to achieve distinction." So, Mr. Marchand, congratulations on your achievements. And with a heavy heart, I now bid you adieu until next season. So does Marshy.